You're watching David Grant Sports Report.
When every second counts, count on Vital Care MedTrans. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. So when you call 911, ask for the best.
Wait a minute, are you Vital Care?
Yes, we are.
Oh, good.
State-of-the-art equipment and a well-trained staff who stand ready to respond to your call. That's Vital Care MedTrans, when nothing but the best will do.
Calvary Christian Academy and Daycare, located at 2139 Jacksboro Pike, behind Murphy's Gas in La Follette. Also located at 2139 Jacksboro Pike is Calvary Worship Center. Our midweek service is Thursday at 7 p.m. Sunday worship service at 6 p.m. For more information, you can call 423-562-7267. That's 423-562-7267.
Hello everybody, David Graham here with a sports report. What a game Monday afternoon at Brown Archer Field as the Cougars baseball team played host to the Panthers of Cumberland Gap. The Cougars 0-6, the Panthers 0 for the season. Tate McGee started on the mound for our Cougars and he was on. He was dealing. He pitched a great ball game. Our Cougars scored 2 in the bottom of the first to take a 2-0 lead. Added another in the bottom of the fifth to go up 3-0. But something happened in the top of the sixth. The Panthers scored 1 off of Tate McGee, and they broke out for 3 in the top of the seventh to tie it all up. Tate McGee gave up 2. Matt Ogden came on in relief and gave up 1 more, so Coach Chris Mays wanted to stop the bleeding right there, and he called upon senior Andrew Evans to come on. He made 2 pitches and got the side out and held them right there. He made 2 pitches and got the win. In our bottom half of the seventh, here's where the excitement really broke out. With 2 out, Ben Bostic got a hit. Now 2 out, mind you. Ben Bostic got a hit. He got on first base. Randy Harmon, little Randy Harmon, came on in to run for him. Max Ferris got a hit. And then leadoff hitter Tate McGee, who was on fire. He was, at that point, he was 3 for 4, and where he worked a walk. But little Randy Harmon took off toward third like he was stealing. He already had third. That's for the walk. The young catcher for Cumberland Gap overreacted and threw the ball down to third. Too bad nobody was home. The ball went into left field, and little Randy Harmon came on around to score the final and winning run to give the Cougars their first win of the season. An exciting ball game. Folks, I'm going to tell you something. If you don't go up to Brown Archer Field and check these guys out, you're missing some exciting baseball. That put the Cougars at 1-6 for the season, and the Panthers remain winless for the season. A very exciting ball game. The next night, the Cougars traveled to Oak Ridge. They lost 2-0. It was a very well played ball game, though, and they fall now to 1-7 and will now host Carnes at home Wednesday. Now, the schedule says varsity plays at 7:30, but we're told they will play at 5:30 instead. So you can tune in at 5:30 p.m. to AM 1450, FM 100.9, or log on to our web channel at 1450WLAF.com and click the Listen to Cougar Baseball link at the top of the main page and listen in live from wherever you're at in this whole big old wide world. That's 1450WLAF.com. Lily loves the diner on Jacksboro Pike, and it's no wonder with all the goodies they have down there. Not to mention the great home cooking. Not surprising they're voted Campbell County's best again for 2014. Open Monday through Wednesday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Thursday through Friday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., also open Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now serving breakfast on Saturdays 8 to 11 a.m., and it's all you can eat specials Thursday through Saturday.
Welcome to the diner, where you'll find all your favorite foods.
Come by and see Amanda or Linda at the diner on Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-4708. The Cougars middle school team traveled Tuesday night to play Cumberland Gap, and they lost up there 5-0. We showed up, but our bats didn't. Their pitcher may have thrown 35 miles an hour. He was a little bit slow, but he was effective, not giving up anything. I think he only gave up 1 hit to our Cougars. So now they got to work on their bats. Our middle school softball team lost at Oneida in a nail biter up there. We lost 6-5 in game 1. Game 2, the JV played, and they won big time. Our Lady Cougars bumped them 12-1. Rebecca Mongar and the Fighting Lady Cougar softball team, that's what I'm calling them now, they played Tuesday night. Up first, Oak Ridge. Our Lady Cougars gave the Lady Wildcats almost every run they scored. I have never seen a game filled with so many errors on one team until this one. We lost 10-4, but again, our Lady Cougars battled and fought hard the whole game. Even though we made a lot of mistakes, we still remained competitive. I love the fight in our Lady Cougars, and I told Rebecca about it before the game. We just got to cut down the errors and work to get better, and I know they will. The Lady Cougars played Game 2 against Clinton, and that was the final game of the night. The Lady Dragons of Clinton, they won 20-12, but we didn't go down without a fight. The Lady Dragons were cruising along. They had a 13-1 lead going into the bottom of the 4th inning, and the Lady Cougars broke out for 10 big runs. They scored one more in the bottom of the 5th, but we could score no more and lost. We want to remind you that Campbell County Youth Baseball and Softball will begin with a uniform fundraising tournament. The admission will be $3 per adult, and all the proceeds will go to buy All-Star uniforms for these little guys and gals when All-Stars rolls around. And this will take place April the 6th. Now, their season will begin April the 13th. We don't have a schedule yet, but Jerry Faust promised me one, so we're counting on that. Okay, that's a real quick look at today's sports. I thank you very much for being with us. You guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF.